Okay, so welcome to POP podcast. And, like everybody's talking about it, right? I mean, Meghan Trainor's Instagram photos have totally blown up the internet.
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy, right? We've been looking at this Page 6 article. It's from March 23rd,
Mhm.
2025, and they really captured the initial shock.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So Megan posted these pictures of herself, and she's wearing this really interesting outfit, a white T-shirt under a sheer chiffon dress,
Mhm.
and then she's got these white arm warmers and leg warmers and these white leather shark boots.
Shark boots. Okay, I got to see
Yeah, you
these.
got to check them out. It's definitely a bold look, and yeah, it got people talking, for sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, bold is one word for it.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's the reaction that's really interesting. The internet just kind of went wild.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And the Page 6 article, it really focuses on how fans were just shocked by how much weight she seems to have lost.
Oh, yeah. It's like everybody was commenting on it, like dramatic weight loss. Where did all the base go kind of thing.
Exactly. And it's interesting because, some of the comments, they actually quoted Megan's own lyrics back to her,
Yeah.
from All About That Bass.
Mhm.
I won't be no stick figure, silicone Barbie doll. And then they're like, well, where did all the bass go?
I mean, yeah, you can totally see why people would make that connection. It's like that song was such a huge anthem for body positivity.
It really was.
Yeah.
And so to see her now looking so different, it's definitely making people think and talk.
Oh, for sure. But it wasn't all where's the base? There was a lot of speculation too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, tons of it.
Yeah.
The article mentions how a lot of the comments were all about Ozempic. People were straight up saying things like LMFAO body positive until you can get your hands on Ozempic. And then someone else said all about that base. Until Ozempic, then you are all about that trouble.
Ouch.
It's kind of harsh. But it really shows you how much Ozempic is on people's minds these days, especially when it comes to celebrities and weight loss.
It's true. Everybody's talking about it. But hey, it wasn't all negative, right?
No, definitely not. The article also mentions how a lot of fans were super supportive. They were calling her beautiful and mother, which is kind of funny.
I love that. She's reached a whole new level of icon status.
Right. And someone even said she should be a model. So it's
Yeah.
this mix of opinions and reactions.
The internet in a nutshell, right? But this whole thing got me thinking about Megan's journey with her weight. It's not like this is the first time she's talked about it, right?
You're totally right. She's been really open about it, especially after she had her first son, Riley.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. She talked about how she gained over 200 pounds after her C-section.
Exactly. And the article mentions how she was in a really dark place and that her main goal was to be healthy for her son.
Oh, absolutely. That's every parent's biggest motivation, right? To be there for your kids.
100%. And if you remember, back in 2022, she did an interview with ET Canada where she talked about losing 60 pounds through diet and exercise.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. She was saying how much better she felt and everything.
Exactly. So it's important to remember that this isn't a sudden thing for her. This has been an ongoing journey.
A journey that a lot of people can probably relate to, for sure. And speaking of journeys, the article also mentions her breast augmentation.
Yeah, she talked about that earlier this year, how she decided to do it after having 2 kids and, losing weight and getting healthier.
I remember her saying something about her breasts finally being twin sisters and not distant cousins.
Yeah, she's definitely not afraid to be honest and open about things.
And you know what? I kind of admire that. It's refreshing to see someone in the public eye being so real about their experiences.
I agree. And just to keep everyone up to speed, Megan and her husband, Daryl Sabara, they got married in 2018, and they have 2 sons. Now Riley and Barry, who's 1-year-old.
Wow, time flies. And you know what else flies? Our deep dives into these fascinating pop culture moments. So if you're enjoying this conversation, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to POP Podcast. We'd love to have you along for the ride.
It's wild how quickly people react to any kind of change in a celebrity's appearance, right?
It's like instant commentary and judgment. It's especially interesting with Meghan because All About That Bass was so connected to body positivity.
Yeah, it's like people almost feel like they have ownership over her message and her image.
Totally. And when she changes, even if it's for her own well-being, it can create this wave of confusion and even criticism.
It makes you wonder, do celebrities have to stay the same forever to please their fans?
It's a good question. Because as people grow and evolve, so do their perspectives and their bodies.
And that's totally normal.
Yeah.
But in the world of celebrity, it can be really hard to navigate those changes publicly.
For sure. And then you bring in the whole Ozempic conversation and it adds another layer of complexity.
Absolutely, because now we're talking about societal standards of beauty and the pressure to achieve a certain look and the methods people use to get there.
It's a lot to unpack. And I think it's important to acknowledge that there's no easy answer here. It's all about respecting individual choices while also recognizing the influence that celebrities have.
Definitely. It's a delicate balance.
Yeah. So to wrap things up, we've taken a deep dive into the reaction to Meghan Trainor's recent photos and her apparent weight loss. We've looked at the fan comments, the speculation about Ozempic, and her past statements about her own health journey.
It's been a really interesting look at how we perceive celebrities and their bodies.
Absolutely. And here's a question for you to ponder. In a world where we have so much access to celebrities' lives, how much are we entitled to know about their personal choices, especially when it comes to their health and their bodies?
It's something to think about for sure.
It is. And on that note, we want to thank you for joining us on POP Podcast. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of pop culture.
If you did, make sure to like and subscribe for more insightful conversations just like this one.
Until next time, stay curious and stay popping.